took the sunshine, the flames are gone now, and I watched you walk straight out of that door. Promises got lost in the dust, your boots by the door, you're not coming home. Love like wildfire, I was your entire world until I wasn't anymore. Oh, heartache, you left me behind. That's not a man, only a coward. Gone now, you're chasing the wind. No longer my man. You're just a This place is a ghost town, dressed in moonlight. I whisper your name, can't get any sleep. Smoking cigarette after cigarette, I watch them burn until I forget we're through. Baby, tell me
everybody.
what to do.
Good morning. Maybe.
Promises got lost in the dust.
There
Your
we
boots
go.
by the door.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the headquarters here of Milk on the Rocks 3. I have not been able to change my name. That's okay. We're going to be grinding career mode today, taking a look at the cargo, company path here. Holden, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good morning. We have 0 companies and 0 aircraft. But let me tell you what, that changes today. All right, we have, as you can see here, I did some grinding last night. We got 38,740 credits to spend today. So we're going to start off. First thing we're going to do is buying a cargo transport company. So we're going to be able to buy the Skyhawk for 23.5 and then also the company for the 10,000. So we're going to go ahead and create this company and see what we do here. Enables aircraft maintenance failure operations are options to provide a realistic flight experience. If you wish to continue career mode without maintenance system enabled, you can continue flying employee missions. Okay. Interesting. Name your company. The people have spoken on the YouTube poll. We're going with Redline Airlines. I don't know why it's okay. I was just confused why it was Redline Airlines. That is our first company created.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You just created your first company. However, you're going to need to buy an aircraft to begin flying for yourself. Keep in mind you can still fly as an employee at any time if needed.
Okay. Rewards passive income, maintenance and fuel, insurance, purchase, and profit. Okay, so we still have to buy an aircraft, which happens where? Account history. Okay. So we own a company, which is great. That's our overview. This is all companies. Manage company. Oh, here we go. Buy
At this
aircraft.
early stage of your new company,
Okay.
you can only access used aircraft. Keep going, and you'll soon be able to buy brand new aircraft.
Okay. So let's take a look at used aircraft. Let's see.
Used aircraft are much cheaper than new ones, but you cannot configure them. Pick one so we can see its condition.
Okay.
This is where you can see the aircraft's current
only
condition
option, I think.
before
Okay.
committing to a purchase. The way you fly drastically impacts aircraft condition and the associated maintenance fees. So take care of your planes.
Will do.
This aircraft looks good, but in future be careful as it's not always the case when buying second.
Okay. Delegated maintenance. Oh, whoa. Okay. Last known condition to maintain. Okay. All right, so everything looks good except for the gear and something else there. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty looking airplane right there.
Now it's time to choose an
23,000
insurance plan
credits
for your aircraft.
down the drain.
There are different
Oh boy,
options
okay.
available, each with different levels of coverage but also different fees. Choose the option that best suits the type of missions you'll be flying.
I feel like we should maybe go in with the middle one here. It's a lot, but covers crash and salvage coverage. We don't crash though. We'll start with the basic insurance for now. We'll probably be able to change it later. I would hope. So is this? Can you change? Where is this like where we're gonna be based out of here? Can you change it at all or no? Doesn't look like it. Based back in Hawaii. I don't know. There's not a ton going on in Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? I guess we've kind of migrated over here to Western Europe. Anything I've ever heard of over here? These are right outside Paris. Oh, Charles de Gaulle. Let's do Charles de Gaulle. Sure, why not? So we're billed every 24 flight hours. Oh, okay, that's what we're billed. Okay, I see. All right. Let's buy it. Now we're broke again. We're back to having nothing. Gear, wheels, great, yeah.
Your new aircraft arrived. Let's get the technician to check it out and make sure nothing got shaken up in transit.
Okay.
You'll want to regularly check on the condition
you can do missions
of all your aircraft.
wherever you've unlocked. It doesn't really matter where you're based out of. Oh, okay, cool. Right.
Better to discover any faults down here on the ground than 5 minutes after takeoff. It's up to you to decide what needs urgent attention and what can be left till later. But keep in contact with the technician.
All right, we'll do. Manage aircraft, transfer aircraft. Some missions will go to the dark parts of the map that will uncover more of the map. Oh, okay, cool. Density areas. Do I have to do anything with this here? Repaint. Definitely gonna want to repaint it. No, thank you. Let's see. Transfer. Okay. So are we good to start flying? So like if I go to missions now, will we be able to fly for ourselves, or are these employee missions? Is that how this works?
So now you have your own business and your
okay,
own aircraft to fly. The choice is yours. You can continue to take missions as an employee, where the payouts are lower, but you don't have to worry about aircraft maintenance.
Or
you can head out as a freelancer, where the rewards are higher, but the buck stops with you.
right.
You can now switch between employee and freelancer missions via the panel in the top left corner.
All right, let's definitely go freelancer. Let's see. What do we got money-wise? Dang! We should have gone with the $5,000 insurance. 34K aircraft needed? What do you mean? Let me see about I want to see some of these areas in Hawaii, some of these flights over here. Oh, it's just one. 32K. You'll get more than those prices? Yeah, actually too, because we'll get plus 20% bonus, I think, because it said we were we're S tier now, or S tier pilots now. So let me see if I just zoom it all the way out. Can I just get everything? This is the amount you get without the mission bonuses. Oh, sweet. So 34K, 37K. It's marginal. That'll be fun. I think I want to fly that one unless there's like a 40K one. No, let's go 37K. So now it says that there's an aircraft needed though. No aircraft available. Min transfer cost. So is that something we do? Can you just transfer? Just transfer it? Okay. Let's do it. Let's just transfer it. So, with like the new ratings and stuff like that too, like if I get my night rating, will I start getting flight missions or night missions and everything? And same thing with IFR, will I be able to get like instrument flying conditions? Change the aircraft from here. And wait before starting the mission, I'll show you how to do something. Okay. I'm waiting. So you got 525,000 XP on the line here. 37, almost 40,000 credits on the line. Go to management, okay. Fuel and payload. Oh, is that like... Is that what we need? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good to know. That would have been... Oh, I see. Out of 344. The yellow is how much you need, but I would take a bit extra to be safe. Okay. Go like 150. Would I have to defuel? Why does it say defuel? You have a full tank right now, so you have to get some money back. Oh, well, if I have a full tank right now, then should I just take this? Oh, I'll get money back. Oh. I mean, if I got a full tank, let's just use that, yeah? Let's do it. Redline Airlines in the rainbow plane. Oh, we just got our cargo dropped off. What is it? I don't know. It got dropped off in a white van. You want to up to you? I wanted to show you that because you have a mission. Decided to stop and check into management fuel. Yeah, no, thank you for that. That's huge for sure, because I would not have known how to do that otherwise. What cargo did they drop off to us? We don't know. They dropped it off in a white van. Oh yeah, look at this. This thing's a beauty right here. She's a beaut, Clark. Hop inside the aeroplane. I guess we're just control-ing it forever.
Hi there.
Hi there.
It's Clinton. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. Materials on board.
Like the boxes.
This is a very critical shipment for one of our clients. Needs to get to zone promptly.
Very important.
Sensitive cargo containers are designed to withstand turbulence, but it's crucial that you keep a steady flight speed and adjust to changing conditions. Let's get the cargo there secure and on time. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference. Fly safely,
like, as I get more ratings, will it be able to? Will it give me the ability to fly like at night or in the clouds stuff like that? We're heading east, so we're gonna fly odd thousands. Plus 500, so we'll start out at 55.
Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Victor Papa Lima taxi to and hold short of runway 21 via taxiway Tango Tree
Taxi
Tango
light
2
on,
Bravo.
let's do it.
Contact tower on 1 Tree 805 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 21 using taxiway Tango, Tree Tango, 2 Bravo Cessna.
Get that full selector on both. It's weird, I got my night rating, but apparently night flying is only available for passenger stuff. Really? That's kind of not... It would definitely be more realistic for it to be on cargo stuff. Dang, we're a mile away from the old shoreline. What airport are we at? I think the goal of today is going to be to maybe get up to the Vision Jet or something like that, like you were saying, Holden. You know, if we're getting almost 40,000 per, let's see, quick math. You said it was like 700,000. Take somewhere around 7 to get that. So maybe that's our goal for today. $710 for the jet. I think it was $25K for creating the company as well. Oh yeah, you're doing charter, huh? Forgot about that. So, okay. We'll see. You need a little extra for the certs to fly the jet. True. Okay. Maybe we'll do, because I want to do, I was looking at medevac too. I think the medevac would be a lot of fun. Like the PC-12 or the Caravan. So maybe we will just kind of try to, it's so loud. Woohoo! Slow it back down. Maybe we will try and we'll take a look. We'll see how much money we can get. We'll do some of these other ratings too. We'll do the night rating. We'll do the instrument rating, and we'll go from there.
Chateau Tower, Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima at runway 21 ready for departure to the east.
Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Victor Papa Lima QNH 101 East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Cessna Victor Papa
Lights
Lima.
on. Let's do it. Oh yeah, look at this bad boy here. It's gonna be a back taxi situation, I think, again. Is it? Actually, I don't know. I think it's confused here because we're heading 030 right now. This is not. See, does it want us to go the other way? Let's, yeah, we'll make a UE here. All right. Get back on the center line, full power, people stable, engine instruments are in the green, airspeed's alive. 55, rotate. Nice and smooth. Our first flight in our brand new airplane. We'll get heading, we'll pull it over here. Full heading over here, we'll go flight director, heading and flight level change to autopilot on. And we'll zoom it.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima continue for east departure.
I had Holden, I had nav mode working the other day, or last night while I was kind of doing some of this grinding.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima, did Did you hear my last transmission?
Oh shoot. No.
Shatoru Tower Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima continue for east
All right, lights come
departure.
off. Let me see if I can just get direct enter from here, and then we'll go nav mode. Frequency change approved. See you.
Shatoru Tower Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa.
Looks like we got nav mode
frequency
working, so that's
change.
nice, I guess. We'll go to 5,500 on our altitude here. I don't have an iPad. Let me see. What's on our iPad? Are there like charts or anything? Oh, there are. Okay, there are some charts. And we have leveled off. Let's set like 2,500 on the RPM. And we'll go engine lean it out here. We'll bring it back. Since this is our engine now, take good care of it. Set that there. We got 11.5 on the burn. Comes in handy. We have to start doing IFR stuff. Runway doesn't have an RNAV or an ILS. You can still program straight in landing. It'll give you the glide path down. Oh, really? That's cool. Okay. So, like I said earlier, like whenever I get my instrument rating, like will it let me fly? Like, will it give me weather and stuff like that, and like fly approaches and stuff? Yeah, it gives you live weather. Okay. I think that's probably what we'll do next. I'll probably do the instrument rating. I think we're going to start trying to knock out some ratings today, too. I think that's going to be maybe one of the things we focus on the most. I think we're going to focus on instrument rating, getting some turboprop ratings, stuff like that, night ratings, so that we can keep moving forward with this. Let's see. Darn Zulu. These two vectors. Minimums will be off. It's loaded. I don't know. That's the thing, is I have no idea like what airport we're going to. LFQ. Could look it up on Navigraph. I think, are we coming from, we're coming from the west. So, Okay, no, I think we should actually. Let's just see if we can put in. See if we do. Let's look at this approach to this again. Let's do. Go back to my 401. Put that in there. Go on, and the minimums on this chart are 60. Oh. Why is the only option to activate? I don't want to do that. Just take it away from now. All right. Holden said some airports do have charts. You press tab, then next to the destination airport, click the I symbol. Tab. This one, I think, is our. It does. I'm looking at the charts on. It's got an RNAV approach. I mean, I see it. If they. I know it has charts. I don't know. There's also an add-on through Navigraph Hub that'll give you Navigraph and give me a B. I see. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was getting at the other day. Because V1 was talking about that, and I was like, and I was looking at it. I was like, I thought, oh, or it's just in here. It's right here. Huh. Look at that. Okay. Where are we going? We're going to LFQM. Oh. Open charts. One. Yeah, see, this is the chart here. Okay, cool. Pretty sweet. If you can make the, yeah, let's make it a little bit bigger so we can see the charts a little better. Let's just leave that for now. You know, much like not having your instrument rating, you know, technically you're not supposed to be shooting approaches, but if you're visual and you just load up an approach on the GPS and for an advisory glide slope, it increases your situational awareness. You know, what's the harm in that? Oh, what happened, Holden? The stream glitch? Oh, I see that going in and out. The FAA is trying to take me down. I won't let them. That's right. I'll tell him. I know a guy who knows how to hack into the FAA system. Can't stop us. Hold, you working again today? Okay, gotcha. Well, it's nice that you can work remote at least. We're gonna bug up like 2,500. What's the airport elevation here? 1270. So 1370 is gonna be our. So I guess we'll go down to 1,500.
Tower Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima is 9 miles west 5,500 feet with Quebec to land.
Enter left traffic runway 2 tree.
Lights on. Mixture back to rich. Pull the power a little bit. Started descent. Oh, we'll acknowledge. No, I did. I did.
Transmission.
Make left downwind runway 2 tree.
Let's go heading
Cessna
mode.
Victor Papa
And
Lima.
no, I wanted to go this way. Slow it down here by at least 1. And we could probably turn off the autopilot and start hand flying from here. All right, back to normal sim rate here. A little low. Traffic pattern out to about 20. Right under 110, we'll go flaps 10. Good.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima wind calm, cleared to land runway 2 tree.
Cleared to land runway 2 tree Cessna Victor Papa Lima.
We are cleared to land. Fire us for base and final. Let's get a little slower. That is the nice thing about flying GA, though. You can just kind of send it all the way back to idle. You can't really do that in the, I mean, you can do it in the Caravan, but like you'll really start dropping off speed. Go all the way back to idle. Go flaps full as we roll out onto final here. Oh. Missed this. At least we have a runway. Oh, last night while I was kind of just grinding some of the missions solo, I flew back to the airport where we crashed at, and the other side, I landed on the other side of the runway, and there were trees there too. That's just the worst runway ever, I think. This is my fast. I'm surprised we didn't get like so many flaps thing. Are we fast on the sim rate too or something? No, this is definitely slow motion, but it's gonna help us grease it, so. Come on, get down. Alright, we gotta just let it get down now. Aerodynamic braking.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima, turn next taxiway.
Take off from an airport and land at another in an aircraft you own. Let's go. We got another. Achieve.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima, contact ground on 124. 105.
124. 105 Cessna Victor Papa Lima. Ground Cessna Foxtrot.
Cessna
Hotel
Foxtrot.
Victor Papa
Hotel
Lima
Victor
taxi
Papa
departing.
Lima taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Yeah, Holden, it would be nice.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway. Cessna
It would be
Victor
nice if they
Papa
let you
Lima.
know what sim rate you're at. Kind of like good luck figure it out. All right, welcome. Mission success. Our first trip as our airline. Whoa, airline procedure 63%. Time to get paid, sir. You need 63% airline procedure. What else am I supposed to do here? 121,000 credits? Holy crap. Let's get bonus reputation bonus. Yes, yeah. I guess we get plus 20% because we're S tier. Oh, we were S tier. Anyway, all right, up to level 32 now. Let's go. So we got 100,000 credits just now. That is absolutely insane. Can we start any other companies with that? What else are we like close to? I think. See, medevac. The only thing you need. You a turboprop cert. I think medevac would be fun. I want to go. I want to do some check rides here. I think. I want to knock out a couple of these. Let's start with the instrument rating. Let's start with that. A trick I'll do is I'll get in the blue lines and then do the direct and switch it to nav. You think the blue line? You think that really did that much? Not being in the blue lines? That seems to give me a good airline procedure score. Okay, we'll try that out. All right, we're gonna take this exam here so we can get our instrument rating. The instrument rating is definitely one of the harder ratings to get. It's definitely harder than your private. I don't know if it's harder than your commercial. It's kind of apples to oranges. Oh, we're starting off flying. Okay.
I know that this weather can look daunting, but you will be able to perform your approach by relying on your aircraft's instruments.
Okay.
Just like you did in your training.
All right, let's do this. Let's just get, let's do this now. Let's get heading. And for now, out mode and autopilot. Heading out, autopilot. And it wants us down to 2,100 feet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get to 2,100 feet. Vertical speed ourselves down. And the instrument rating is difficult because fly to EVTEP. Is that a waypoint?
Cessna Victor Papa Lima, your transponder appears inoperative or malfunctioning reset. Squawk tree 125.
Okay. 3125. So fly to EVTEP. So do I go direct EVTEP then? Is that what it wants me to do? And then I'll go nav. No. Heading mode. Let's see. I'm direct to a fix. Okay, EVTEP's coming up right here. There should not be green needles right now. I think that's the issue. Let me go back to, yeah, direct to EVTEP. Okay, let's go direct to EVTEP and nav mode. There we go. Okay. That's how you do that. And Papa Bravo 271. So that's just the next fix in sequence. So we'll go ahead and cross that bridge and come to it. But yeah, the instrument check ride is definitely one of the hardest to get because let's go 1,000 feet per minute. So we'll go down there a little quicker. Because it's so precise. You have to do everything right. You only get 100 feet. I believe it's 100 feet above on your altitude, maybe 50, and then -0. So if your altitude here is 2,100 feet, if you go at 2099, so to speak, you're done and you fail. So it's a tough check ride to get. There's all kind of little things to. That's the thing about the check ride is there's so many little things to forget. Like there's so many. There's 2,100 feet for us. Send to 2,100. We're flying. Okay. We have 4 miles to go till then. There's so many little things to forget. Like if this is this an ILS approach? I don't even know. It could just set us up on this. Should tell you. RNAV. No, it's an RNAV. Okay, so why was it in green needles anyways? Because RNAV, we'll shoot an RNAV approach in green needles. Yeah, like identifying the localizer and stuff like that, and verifying, okay, we have WAS on this approach, or what kind of approach it's going to be. Is this an LPV? Is this a ONAV VNAV? It looks like this is an ONAV VNAV approach, so we should have vertical guidance still, but it's not as precise as an LPV. So, all right, let's speed it up a little bit. Got a couple miles to go until Papa Bravo 271. Yeah, the instrument ride is definitely one of your hardest to pass on the first try.
Flight rules before landing. Identifying the runway lights should help you during the transition. Cessna Victor Papa Lima, you are 11 miles east of Suburb. Contact tower on 118. 25 when inbound on the approach.
Okay.
Tower on 118. 25 Cessna Victor Papa Lima. Tower Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima 10
Oh, here's a little
miles
accent
east
there.
inbound,
Let's
Navy
arm.
runway
Let's hit
9
approach
circle to land
mode
runway 24.
and see if it'll. Yeah, it'll capture the glide path
Cessna
here.
Foxtrot Hotel Victor Papa Lima Tower. QNH 101 tree cleared R Navy runway 9.
Our Navy. So what's the final? Okay, this is the final approach fix here. All right, so let's go under 110 flaps 10. How we did it in flight school too. We did it. We shot the approach at 90 knots.
Approach Cessna Victor Papa Lima.
We go flaps 10, right about glide slope intercept, maybe right, maybe a dot above glide slope intercept. But you go flaps 10, you fly the approach at 90 knots. Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry. 3 miles before the final approach fix, you go flaps 10, 90 knots, fly it the whole way down. Once you break out your visual, then you can switch to going. You can put in the rest of your flaps. And Hold said, question about the glide path when the G1000 captures it. Why does it turn off when you extend the flaps? G1000 captures it. Why does it turn off when you extend the flaps? It shouldn't. Let me see. Let's go to idle. Let's extend flaps 20 and see what happens. I don't know. I didn't have that issue. I just extended and retracted the flaps. And it did not disconnect. I don't know.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima Wine 271 at 12. Cleared to land runway 24.
Roger that. We are clear to land.
Cleared to land runway 24, Cessna.
So we'll get our
Victor
lights on.
Papa
Should have done that before we got to this point. Outside air temperature is 12. We're in the clouds. No need to put on any anti-icing equipment. Holden said, I have that issue when doing the missions. It must be doing something wrong. Maybe it's just a controls thing, Holden. Yeah, our airspeed looks good. 90 knots on the glide slope on the final approach course. It's not the glide slope. It's the glide path on an RNAV approach. And the final approach course, not the localizer. Some EP somewhere out there might try to trick you. Let's see, what else? Our quick instrument approach procedure. We got the synthetic vision, so that's really cool. Definitely never had that in flight school. We can turn the avionics down a little bit. They're getting a little bright for me. I don't know about you guys or not. Yeah. There should be a way. None of these lights are. Okay. Yeah, pretty freaking solid IFR right here. I'll tell you what.
500.
So we'll be ready to just click off the autopilot once we break out. I got runway lights in sight. This is just like going into Washington the other day. Got Pappies off the left. Once you have the approach lights in sight, you can go 100 feet above the touchdown zone elevation. Are we? I think we're still fast forward a little bit. Yeah, it looked a little sus. Let's see. That's slow motion. I think this is right? All right, runways in sight. We're gonna go ahead and click off the autopilot, turn off the flight directors as well, and we'll just follow the glide slope in. We can go ahead and honestly, I think this is slow motion. I think this is 85. We'll go flaps 20. We'll just keep back to idle here and let the airplane come all the way down. Come on, give me a greaser. Give me a greaser. Or not. There goes our run.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima contact ground on 118. 255.
118, 255 for Cessna Victor Papa Lima.
Little UE here. There you go. That's how you shoot an instrument approach in a 172. And we will go ahead and stop here. Landing and strobes off. And we'll call for taxi back. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Sunberg ground Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima taxi to parking.
Sunberg Airport information, Alpha 1600 Zulu. Wind 271 at 12.
Jeez.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Kilo Cessna Victor Papa Lima.
Nice quick parking spot too. Maybe. And we will set the park brakes. And I mean, we can honestly get the engine ourselves, I think, at this point. All you do is pull the mixture out.
Great job. You've passed the test.
Let's
There's
go.
a few areas where you could improve,
All right.
but that was a solid performance.
Let's see what do we got. Dang, the flight plan out. What do you mean? I was on freaking nav mode the whole time. What else do you want me to do? Other than that, though, 200%. So we'll take that. I was on nav mode the whole time. Yes. All right, let's see what we got here. Now we don't have to see. Lovely. I also want to do allows you to carry passengers at night. Yeah, technically that's all that the night currency or the night thing does. I mean, you don't have to do that in real life. All you need is to do takeoffs and landings at the same type to a full stop, carry passengers at night. But yeah. Okay, so let's see. What else should we do here? I think maybe not night currency yet. We don't need to do a night currency yet. I say let's just get our high performance endorsement knocked out while we're here. Yeah, let's just do this. The high performance endorsement realistically is really easy. You literally, yeah, I mean, this is basically it. Just in a plane that has over 200 horsepower. I thought it was 180 horsepower. But in a plane that has over that horsepower, just basically fly around, and when the instructor thinks you're good, he'll sign you off, give you an endorsement. It's not really a check ride, it's literally just an endorsement. Yeah, it's just a signature logbook. Holden saying this blind flies pretty good. He likes the smoothness. All right, well, we'll see about that. That it? Thing looks pretty freaking cool. I'll tell you what. Cessna? I guess Shift C it is here. Yeah, we're gonna control E this one because all right, so we have an issue. Let's take a look at some of these settings. Let me go to my 208. Stick that in. This one should be the prop. Yeah, okay. Oh, I forgot the key here.
Time to show what you can do with more powerful aircraft. You will be flying a Cessna 400 TT Corvallis today. With more than 200 horsepower, it has to be the most powerful single-engine piston-powered plane that you have ever flown. Try to be gentle on the controls and remain alert during takeoff and landing. Do not hesitate to apply some right rudder to counter the aircraft's left turning tendencies.
Yeah. And we've been over that because that is because of P factor that there's a left turning tendency. The descending blade takes a bigger bite than the ascending blade, and it sends us to the left because of the arm.
Hotel Victor Papa Lima Taxi 2, and hold short of runway tree 4 using Foxtrot.
Ground
Hotel
Foxtrot.
Victor Papa Lima
Hotel
Taxi
Victor
2,
Papa Lima
and hold
ready to
short of
taxi,
runway
close
tree
traffic.
4 using taxiway. Contact tower on 128. 25 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway tree for via taxiway.
Control and number
Victor
delete. Where's the
Papa
park
Lima.
brake at though? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, excuse me. We're just gonna go ahead and taxi by here if you don't mind. Oh, sorry about that. Holden said time to learn these planes. I'm a little confused on the power management. Well, I guess, I mean, it just depends. I mean, you want to be careful. You know, it's still a piston at the end of the day. Like it still isn't, you know, anything turbine or anything like that. So okay, yeah. So also you have manifold pressure now instead of just the RPMs. So basically, the difference between manifold pressure. I gotta look that up. Let me see, because there was the I knew it for a little bit. Here, look up the manifold. Because it's a difference in. It's just like basically an altimeter. Like it's a pressure reading from somewhere inside the engine. Okay, yeah. So manifold pressure indicates the air pressure within an engine intake manifold, measuring the amount of air available to be drawn into the cylinders, while RPM dictates the actual rotation speed of the engine. So basically, the main power setting you're looking at now is your manifold pressure. Hello? Oh. Okay, there we go.
Tower Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa.
So basically, this is our main
runway tree
power setting now. And how we
Foxtrot,
usually
Hotel
run.
Victor Papa Lima altimeter 29er. 9er 2 left, closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
All right, landing strobe lights on.
Papa Lima.
Basically, how we usually run these settings is, you know, full power on the takeoff, and then pull it back a little bit in the downwind. So we'll take a look at that as well. See what kind of settings we have. All right, runway 34. Let's gas it. Manifold pressure from the red, so maybe it doesn't want us all the way up there. We'll rotate at 75. Air 75, that's what we'll rotate. Yeah, see, definitely needs some bright rudder there. I think our VX in this thing is like 190 something, or 90 something, and Y is 100 something. Let's try to catch it there. I didn't see exactly what the field elevation was here. Then about 400 or 500 feet. Once you get 400 or 500 AGL, I think your left traffic, you know, in the climb. I think this has got to be 1,600 feet is our pattern. We'll go up to 20 to 1,600 feet. You know, you're cruising in the pattern. Like, you know, going from 90 knots to doing 120, 130 in the pattern seems like such a crazy difference. So we'll level it off here. Pull the manifold pressure back, probably something like 25, 26, because I mean, look at that. That's still, that power is still kind of running away from it. Are we stuttering again? Holden, I don't know. Are we? I haven't seen anything on my end. Oh, now it's stuttering. The sim was stuttering. A little high. Let's correct that altitude. Pull back that power. Let's pull that power way back. Yeah, I mean, doing 140 knots in the pattern is kind of crazy. So now what you can do too is you can pull back the prop RPM a little bit as well, and that'll help you hold a little bit of a lower airspeed. So we're a little low still. Let's correct that. Let's pitch up. 130 knots. We're still cruising. There's our runway. You can pull this power way back. Did you pull the blue back now? Yeah, I did. I kept it in the green. I don't really know what setting it wants. So I'm just shooting for, I don't know. I mean, I guess right now like 130, but that's still pretty fast. Be in the down.
Foxtrot, Hotel Victor Papa Lima Tower.
I don't even know.
Altimeter 29er. 9er 2, make left base
Flaps
runway
up,
tree 4.
takeoff. Oh, I see. Takeoff's 127 knots. So we got to get down below 127 knots.
For Victor Papa Lima.
Let's go all the way to idle here.
Victor Papa Lima wind 254 at 4. Clear
Wind?
to land runway tree 4.
All right, let's go flaps to takeoff. It's kind of like the EX. There's the only 2 flap settings, flap takeoff and then flaps approach. Flaps landing at 117. So we'll look for that. Oh, no.
Cleared to land runway tree for Victor Papa Lima.
So we'll stick the, we'll push the blue knob in, which the blue knob is, they call it your prop. So this is your power, and this is your prop knob, they call that. So whenever we push it back in, we'll say prop full forward. Whenever we push that back in. And if traffic pattern up to 1,600 feet, probably about 600 feet is airport elevation, which isn't making a whole lot of sense. Unless it maybe did it at 1,500 feet. Let's say we're getting on short final now. We'll go flaps full, prop coming full forward. Usually you go prop full forward at about 500 feet in a high performance. Normally, and that's what we do in the multi anyways. Once you hit about 500 feet ATL, then you go prop full forward. And I mean, then you can slow this thing way down. I mean, look how far you have until you stall. You stall at about 50 some knots, 58, 59, 57, something like that. You can slow this thing way down and still land, I mean, perfectly fine at, you know, whatever airspeed you want. I mean, the slower you go, the easier it's going to be. Caravan is similar with that. Usually we try to cross the numbers at about 100 knots in the Caravan. You know, here maybe 75, 80, right fine. And again, we're still flying a piston. I mean, you know, runway made, pull the power to idle, stick the nose right at your aiming point, you know, start the flare, hold it off, pull it a little bit. Ooh! Oh, did we bounce it? I don't know. That's pretty good. Dig it. Now jam on the brakes.
Victor Papa Lima,
Just like that.
exit runway when able.
I mean, what other questions do you have on power management? I mean, does the speed just kind of run away from you a little bit? Go flaps all the way up. You know, it looks like we got a hill to climb here, so we can carry some extra speed into it.
Victor Papa Lima contact ground on 128. 25.
Going to 128.
Landing stroke off.
25 Victor Papa Lima.
Taxi back.
Ground Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima request taxi to parking.
Foxtrot, Hotel Victor Papa Lima taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Victor Papa Lima.
Hold to the manifold is confusing. I always have a hard time keeping it in green. I always seem to keep it on the lower side. Yeah, I mean, whenever you're cruising, you can keep it up there, you know, in the white, you know, riding the red line, you know, almost, as long as your airspeed. I mean, really, you're just watching your airspeed. That's all you want to do. The prop, I mean, usually, again, like, it depends. Like, usually in the, like in the Aero, which is our high performance plane that we were flying at my flight school, you pull the prop back to about 2,500 in the climb, and the 2,400 once you get to cruise, and that's the same thing we do in the Seminole as well. But in the Caravan, we pull it all the way back to 1,750. So I don't know. It just kind of depends on what you want, really. Go on the that park brake back here. Park brake set, and I have no idea how to shut this engine down. So we'll just actually we can figure this out. Props full forward and everything. That's all the way back. Just mixture out, and then the key off. Really, it's the same thing again. It's just still just a piston. So.
And that's another certification in the bag.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Let's see. Plane handling 81. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good to me. 95% of the traffic pattern, 100% of the altitudes, and taxi path. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so we now are high performance rated. Very good. I'm glad that makes sense. And then maybe while we're here, actually, if it's in a Caravan especially, maybe we should do the turboprop. How much is that? 20,000. Yeah, let's just do it. Send it. Let's do this one, and then we'll get back into doing some missions. So we'll talk a little bit about the caravan here, the Grand Caravan EX. So the EX is the newest of the caravans. There's 3 types of caravans, right? You can kind of see it as the Airbus series, right? There's the 221, the 320, and the 319. There's the C208, which is the regular old. Uh-oh, YouTube is not something. Are we good? Old stream, okay? Let me see. I'm gonna stop this replay buffer. I think it might be messing with me a little bit. All right, we're just gonna keep going here, and let me know if there's any issues. But so the EX is the highest horsepower rating. There's a C208, which is 600 horsepower, and it's a short caravan we call it because it doesn't have as many seats. The C208B, which is just the same size as the Caravan with an 867 horsepower engine, and the Caravan EX, which has an 867 horsepower engine. So pretty significant jump from the 600 to the 675, and then all the way up to the EX, it's 867. Turboprop, so it's got a jet engine in there. It's not, you know, a reciprocating piston engine anymore. We got ourselves a jet engine, or whatever, a jet engine. It's reverse flow, so it actually the air intake. Actually, I'll show you. I think we'll go to walk here. I think so. The air intake is on the left side of the cowling, which it would be really cool if you could open up these cowlings. I don't know if you're going to be able to or not. And who knows what it's even going to look like if you can't open it up. Oh man, this doesn't lag out right now. There she is, baby. 4-bladed too. Not all of them come like that. Some of them are 3-bladed. The new ones we got are 4-bladed, but like I said, not all of them. Now this is something that I do see pretty much every day. This right here. So you have your cow plugs, which you can take out. The exhaust cover, which it looks like it took out with the cow plugs. And we usually only chalk one side, but get the chocks out. Pitot covers usually on both sides. And there's no static port cover. I don't know what that is. Let me see if you can open the cowling. That'd be so cool. Oh, you can? Yo, okay. All right. That's really cool, actually. And this actually looks really good, too. This big warning thing is there. Yeah, this thing comes up so it holds the cowling up for you. That's a nice little feature. You have your brake fluid right here. Make sure that's full. Make sure none of these circuit breakers are popped. Make sure all those are in. This is your air conditioning right here, your air conditioning compressor and belt. And then, wait, you can click something there. And then up here is actually your alternator. So you have your alternator and then your air conditioning. Make sure both those belts are secure. And the oil dipstick, you actually have to get on a ladder to get to it. It's actually, I think you can see it. No, you can't. So something they are missing here, the EX actually does have an oil sight gauge, like right in here somewhere. So you don't have to necessarily go up and grab the dipstick like you do on all the other ones, but you can just see it here. It's like red. There's like a red max, a green spot where it's good, and then a red low. And you want to add some oil if there's anything going on in there. So once you kind of do that check, pod or the cowling looks good. You go shut it. Can you open the cargo pods? Oh, you can. Okay, so pod A is where we keep all of our stuff. So like to sump the fuel. I'm trying to think what else. There's usually some oil in there if we do have to put any oil in. Yeah, these are right too, actually, the cargo pod weight restrictions. That's pretty cool. And just like kind of random bits and bobs in there. We usually don't put any cargo in there. But if you're doing the pre-flight, the first flight of the day checks, you have to open up all these bombs. Because the TSA will actually go inside and they'll like plant stuff. So you gotta make sure. So this is a cargo pod where we put just bags and any general kind of cargo. So how I do my walk around in the morning is, I was almost inside the plane there. Check these two pods. Come up here, make sure the tire looks good. Leading edge, we got TKS things on there. So that's kind of our anti-ice system. Make sure everything looks good. Make sure the pitot heats and stall heats are working. Make sure the lights are on. Make sure we have 22 static wicks total. You got to make sure you can be missing I think 1 or 2, but you have to have the outermost static wick out here. So you make sure there's 4 on this wing. Make sure our flap looks good. Make sure the fuel vent isn't blocked right there. Oh, should be a fuel vent there, not an app light. Come back here, make sure the brakes look good in there. They look fine. And then check pod C. Make sure there's nothing there. Pod D is actually where we put the chocks, so the chocks stay with it, and the tail stand as well. There's a tail stand that connects right here, and we actually put the tail stand and chocks in there, and it's actually the first officer's responsibility to go out and get them. So that's one thing. Open up this cargo door on the 2.8. Some of the smaller models is that this is actually the loading door. You have steps that come down here. I like to come over here and just make sure, like I said, the TSA puts like a fake gun in the back sometimes, or like something like that. So you just make sure everything looks good from this angle. Make sure there's nothing under the seats. This is the easiest spot to be able to check the seats. Other than that, close it up, lock it up, and then you come back here. Make sure you've got everything looks good on the horizontal stabilizer. Make sure your grounding wire is connected in there, and then make sure your hinges and linkages are connected all there, right there. And then you should have 4 more static wicks. We only have 3 static wicks. See, we'd be in trouble. So at the end there, we would not be able to fly this airplane today, actually. And then 6 static wicks right here. We have those. Those are all good to go. Same thing over here. 3 static wicks. We would be able to go. And then I'd actually come over here and jump in the back of the plane. Go up the stairs and make sure all the seatbelts. You go in. Oh, no, never mind. You go up here, make sure all the seatbelts are buckled. Everybody has safety briefing cards and seat back pockets, all that good stuff for that. And then you come back out and close it up again. Those doors can definitely be painted close sometime. Walk right back here to the brakes. Check them, make sure they look good. Walk down the back of the wing. Normally I'd have the flaps extended, make sure that the rods and stuff like that are good. There's a couple cables over here that you check. 4 more static wicks. Fuel vent that's not there in this, but make sure that's not clogged. Make sure the pitot heat looks good. Make sure it's working. Everything looks good over here. Check this one out. So this one has a little bit more going on. This one here is the igniter box. So this is kind of like the magnetos, and they provide, I guess a spark for the igniter. It's called the, I think they call it the igniter exciter, is what they call it. You have the battery here, make sure it's secure, make sure you twist this thing to the right, make sure that's in there. Let's see, this provides air for the starter generator unit, which is back here. This is all the fuel control unit. Realistically, there's more going on here than what it looks like in the sim. Make sure everything's connected, make sure there's no blue juice coming out, because if you do, that means the fuel control unit's broken. If you have blue juice coming out, that means if the fuel control unit is broken, that means your power settings and stuff like that, you're heading towards an engine failure, basically. This is your P2.5 air. This is heat we use on the ground. So anytime you want to turn the heat on while you're on the ground, that's where it comes from. You pull the knob, it turns this right here. This slides back and opens up a valve and lets heat in. This is the P3. This is the P3 air. It basically just comes from different stages of the engine, the combustion stages. It's just hot air that it takes from the engine. It's basically bleed air, right? And if you're looking at a Boeing or an Airbus with that bleed air. This is like hot air. This is warm air. So use P3 once we're in the air, P2.5 once we're on the ground. Right here is our fuel lines for the engine. So all these, and that's one of the igniters. There's another one on the other side. These are our fuel nozzles. So that's whenever you turn the fuel boost pump on, it starts going there. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, just kind of check the prop, make sure the prop looks good. You can spin it. That'd be kind of cool. Make sure this is the oil vent right here. Make sure that looks good. And then this is actually the air intake right here. And then it kind of flows through this way and then goes into the back and then comes out and it makes its way out the exhaust right here. So that's pretty much it. That's pre-flight in the old Caravan. Hop in, the ladder comes out. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at this. This nice view right here, huh? There we go. Hit him with one of these. Now, obviously, I'm sitting over here usually. I don't start the engine as a first officer. Only the captain does that. Let's have our battery on. We'll get our avionics on. And we'll go beacon on is fine, nav beacon, and then we'll get the seatbelt signs on. In the back, we turn the, what do you call it? Like ports for power and stuff like that. Charging ports and stuff. There's all of our anti-ice stuff right there. heat and air conditioning is down here. So this ground air heat is out. Actually, we want to make sure that's in. Make sure all that stuff is fully in. Because if not, and that's off. The bleed air heat switch needs to be off, and the AC needs to be on off as well. So that all looks good. Now we can go to start. Now I'm not exactly sure what the start. I think it's fuel boost on first, and then starter and ignition might be a little bit off, but you hear that outside. On the inside, we're watching the engine stuff, making sure everything looks good. At 12% NG, you can go and stick the control into.
Welcome to the green fields and beautiful lakes of Switzerland. We're lucky enough to be flying over Lake Constance with some gorgeous weather today.
Low volt,
You will be showing me how you perform a standard traffic pattern with a short landing using reverse thrust. You can start whenever you are ready.
And everything's in the green.
St. Gallen Ground Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima with Sierra
Then we
request
go
taxi for
back
takeoff
over here
departure
and
to
we
the
get
west.
fuel boost pump to norm, starter off, ignition.
Cessna Foxtrot,
That's how that would
Hotel
look.
Victor Papa Lima Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 10 via taxiway Alpha.
So
Contact
1,300
tower
feet
on
is
119er.
our ground.
7 when ready.
1,300 feet
Taxi
is
to
our
and hold short runway
field elevation,
10
looks like.
via
So plus
taxiway
1,500
Alpha Cessna
feet
Victor Papa Lima.
for the caravan. So now our altitude stuff is up here, our MCPs. 1,500 feet, so we'll go to 2,800 is traffic pattern altitude in a turboprop. So we'll go ahead and release park brakes, turn the taxi light on, and get it going. Left, we're going right like that. Shouldn't need this much torque to get her going. There we go. This is stuck. All right, we'll stop it here. Let them know.
St. Gallen Tower Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima ready at runway 10 departure to the west.
Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Victor Papa Lima QNH 101 true departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 10.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 10
right, so
Cessna
strobes
Victor
on.
Papa Lima.
High idle, flaps to takeoff mode. So go high idle, door separator in and locked, lights are set, heats are off on the inside and everything, so we are all good to go. Enter runway 10. All right, here we go. First takeoff in the caravan in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So basically here what you want to do, you want to top the prop, they call this. So we'll set the brakes here real quick. We'll spool up the throttle until we get to 1900 RPMs. All right, prop is topped. Release the brakes, and now we'll set 2000 on the torque. Set 2000 on the torque. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. Engine read 60 knots. 70, 75. Ooh, that was a lot. Good. Got a positive rate. Engine instruments are green. Torque is set. So torque is basically your manifold pressure. You're just kind of looking here, making sure that you're not over 10 for torque and anything.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima, continue for west departure.
All right, once we're at 400 feet,
St. Gallen Tower Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima continue for west departure.
400 feet and above 95 knots in the EX. Flaps can come up. ITT is a little high. Let's go ahead and pull that back. And when you pick flaps up, you basically want to pull and trim up in the caravan. Pull and trim up. snatch the nose right from you. The max ITT that we can have in the climb in the climb would be 825. So max ITT we can have in the climb is 825, so it's a little early there on unless it was at 825.
Remember that you will have to perform a simulated short field landing, as instructed in the aircraft's handbook.
Okay.
The most important part being the use of the reverse thrust, of course.
So we'll maintain our altitude here. We'll pull the power back a bit. But realistically, too, in the Caravan, whenever we fly pattern like this, you'd already be probably full forward. There's no reason. Drop left. Same thing, we're kind of cooking here in the downwind, 140-ish knots, but honestly, the nicest thing about the Caravan is what it can do with flaps out. I mean, in the EX, there's only 2 flap settings, so there's just takeoff and landing, essentially. So takeoff approach, they call this one, and then landing. So landing's 100, or takeoff's 150 knots.
St. Gallen Tower, Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel
and then the
Victor
landing is
Papa Lima,
under
2800.
125.
For to land.
Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima, St. Gallen Tower. QNH 101 tree fly, left downwind runway 10.
Enter left traffic runway.
It wants us to go in reverse, which
Cessna
I have
Victor
not
Papa
yet
Lima.
figured out how to do either, so we'll see how that works.
Cessna Victor
Reverse is a
Papa
lot of
Lima,
fun in the
wind
Caravan,
calm.
though.
Clear to land
Beta and
runway
reverse
10.
is a lot of fun.
Cleared to land runway 10 Cessna Victor Papa Lima.
Alright, so we're under 150, let's go flaps 20. Flaps approach is basically flaps 20. And then the opposite, when you're putting flaps out, you want to push down and trim down, as opposed to putting flaps up. As long as we stay under 150, we are all good to go here. Chop the power a little bit. We'll just do a steep turn. Freaking pattern here, I guess. Car back even more here, pitch up so we can get below that 125. Let's go flaps landing, which we never really do. Honestly, we usually just land flaps approach. We'll keep it about 110, 120 years for the final. Prop still full forward, yeah. Prop is still full forward. Be about 110. We'll go idle once we have the runway made and try to cross the nose at 100 knots. Speed looks good. Let's do a short field landing, so I don't know what that's supposed to be. So, I know what a short field landing is. Our runway's made. A little slow. Okay, pick it back up. On the ground. Throttle range decrease. Reverse thrust. See, I don't have that. Jamming on the brakes. So probably gonna. I wonder if we're gonna fail this because we can't use reverse thrust.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima, exit runway when able.
Alright, as we're exiting the runway, flaps coming up, low idle. Landing and strips come off.
Cessna Victor Papa Lima, contact ground on 121-805.
St. Gallen ground Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima taxi to parking.
Cessna Foxtrot, Hotel Victor Papa Lima taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway November Mike.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway. November, Mike Cessna.
All right, let's
Victor
see.
Papa
Like I said, I
Lima.
hope we didn't fail. I don't know. I should have just tried to do it on here. That's what I should have done. Everything's so pretty. Look at this. This is insane. Or did that answer any questions for you, Holden, or anything like that? I don't know if you're flying the Caravan at all in this sim, but haven't flown it yet? Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't want to get some close to the wall over there. Oh, good. Set the park brake, and so now to shut down the engine, basically all you do here is we'll go taxi lights off, but then you pull the prop all the way back to feather, and now your RPM should start dropping. Should come all the way back to 400, and then once it goes below 400, then you can go back to idle and wait for it to shut down.
You handled that plane like you've been flying one daily. Congratulations on obtaining your turboprop certification.
Thank you, thank you. All right, there you go. Pretty good scores on that one. I'm glad we didn't like lose anything for not going in reverse. They were acting like that was gonna be like the biggest deal ever. All right, great. So now we have our turboprop endorsement. We got a PC-12 and the Caravan, which this also isn't really a thing in real life. Once you get your high performance endorsement, technically you can fly a turboprop. So yeah, we'll get the night currency whenever we need it. Same thing with the jet rating. We'll kind of come back for that as we need them. But yeah, I think let's just do a couple more missions here. And let's see, we unlocked some specializations. What did we unlock here? Oh, cargo transport medium. Okay. Oh, okay, so that means there will be a gold thing out there for this. Charter service. Charter service private. Okay, I'll have that once I get one more above 50%. Medevac. Fly passenger. That's probably not gonna happen in a while. Let's see. I should have a cargo transport medium mission out there somewhere. So let's see if I can maybe fly one of those. but it probably won't make us as much money. We've got our IFR now. We've got a turboprop rating. So this should be good stuff here. Oh, hang on. Go back. Gotta go over to freaking Japan or something. No live missions. What was that? Okay. Live missions unlocked. Okay, cool. Very cool.
You now
Excited
have access to real condition missions. These allow you to scroll back up to 24 hours to fly in real-world weather conditions over the past day.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. Menu scroll right, menu scroll left. What do I do? Okay.
Adjusting the time slider will reveal a variety of different missions only available in specific weather and lighting conditions. Meanwhile, missions that are not time-dependent remain available at all times.
Okay.
It seems like this mission has different weather conditions than usual. For now, check the weather conditions, also known as METR-TAF, carefully when selecting a mission. IFR icon means you will have to fly in IFR condition. But there is also MBFR icon and LIFR icon.
Roger,
a warning
Dodger.
icon means this mission is not recommended.
Oh,
under the
yeah.
current
I
weather.
like the sound of
Fly
that. We're definitely going to be flying some of those, I'll tell you what. All right, let me go over here. I want to see what this one was. How much are we going to get for this? Probably not very much. Does it tell us what plane we're going to be flying in, too? It doesn't tell us that either. It's a pretty quick flight, so let's just do it. Let's see if I think we're probably being in the caravan, right? Hold tight, look forward to seeing what you do in a full flight. See what you do in cruise the prop. Yeah, the prop is actually pretty easy. I mean, it's literally just, you just set it back to 1700 RPM. And then we put it back to full forward once you get on the approach. But yeah, we'll go over all that here in just a little bit. All right, looks like we are going to be flying this 5,000 credits. Kind of lame, but I think we got to do what we got to do here. I won't just control E it either, since it's oh yeah, look at that. That's a cargo caravan right there, baby. Holy. Got the G suit on. Yeah, baby. This guy's ready. All right, so we'll just kind of zip through this pre-flight this time around here. All right, let's just jump in and get rolling here.
Good morning. So today's destination is Miyakeville,
Sure, reverse your
and we're
works.
loaded
I
with
haven't found
general
that yet on my
freight.
controls. Me neither.
Everything's secure at the back.
I don't
Nothing's moving.
know really
It's going to
how
be
it works.
smooth and easy.
We'll go prop full forward. Like I said, we won't control E this one. We'll go beacon on, get the avionics coming on, and we'll get these lights on, no smoking signs on, or not lights, the power on for those back there. And we'll go fuel boost on, starter start, ignition norm. Again, we're watching the NG here. Above 12%. Low idle. Low idle.
The
Low
skids
idle.
have high tolerance with
What controls did it put us on? Yeah, no.
turbulence, but make sure you keep the
Low
delivery
idle.
smooth and on time.
Chofa Traffic Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is taxiing to runway tree 5.
Okay, hold. I'll get this to purple needles, and looks like we have a good engine start. Let's go ahead and go norm, off, and norm. Put the taxi lights on, and where are we going?
Chofa Traffic Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is taxiing to runway
Left.
tree 5.
old caravan, baby. Oh yeah. Let's see. Looks like we're heading to northwest, so we'll go ahead and bug up 4,500. There she is.
Chofa traffic Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree taking off runway tree 5 south departure.
Flaps take off and our separator is locked. Lights are off. Lights are set. Ready to go. Okay, I don't know why it's not so. Stop the prop. Prop is stopped and take off power. Take off power set. And it is 70.
V1, rotate.
75 rotate. Yep, there's the up to 8,000, right?
Yokoto approach Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is type Cessna Caravan 1 miles north of Chofa 300 feet. Request flight following.
I will say 400 feet, we will get above 85 or 95 knots. Now we'll go
Walk 2545.
heading road. Let's go heading now.
Squawk 2545 Cessna 50 tree.
Go heading now, flight level change. Go
Cessna
95 knots.
50 tree radar contact 1 mile southeast of Romeo Juliet Kilo Charlie Delta 1,200 feet altimeter tree 0 06.
Just see what it's doing here. Okay. Above 95, flaps coming up.
Roger Cessna 50 tree.
Oh no, it just switched to nav. We can set up
Yokoto approach Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree 2 miles northwest of Romeo Juliet 2 Kilo Bravo 1,500 foot. Request IFR to Romeo Juliet Tango Quebec. Ready to copy.
Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is cleared to Romeo Juliet Tango Quebec Airport as filed. Squawk 2545.
Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree cleared to Romeo Juliet Tango Quebec Airport as filed. Squawk 2545.
Where are we direct to right now?
Cessna 50 tree read back correct. Radar contact 2,300 feet altimeter tree 0 06. Continue to Oscar Mike November India following heading 165 resume own navigation climb and maintain 8,000 feet.
Did it actually run us out of 165 heading?
Continue to Oscar Mike November India following heading 165 resume own navigation climb and maintain 8,000 foot Cessna 50 tree.
It's kind of contradicting because I said remain on navigation.
Contact Tokyo Center on
Navigation, but
119er.
also
Tree 5. Good day.
Go to 119er. Tree 5 Cessna 50 tree. Tokyo Center Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is at 3,000 feet, climbing 8,000 feet. Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree, Tokyo Center altimeter tree 0 06 radar contact. Continue to Oscar Mike November India.
okay, that's good now. Autopilot isn't great either. Normally you'd have lights that come up. So did that. That's a good thing. Actually. Fuel selectors overhead, or we're getting All right, let's speed it up.
Cessna 50 tree, contact Tokyo Center on 134. 15. Good day.
134. 15 Cessna 50 tree.
650 tree, Tokyo Center altimeter tree 0. 06 radar contact, continue.
All right, get our landing lights off and our taxi lights. We're approaching 8,000. 8,000 captured. Usually now we can either set the torque to either blue bug. We can set the torque to our blue bug and see what happens there. So we should we'll pull the prop back now to 1750. And we'll leave it there. Airspeed looks fine. A little bit below the blue bug. Let's set the blue bug. Let's see what happens. As long as we don't overspeed, it's fine. Yeah, looks fine. About 165. A little faster than we do in cruise usually, but we'll take it. Step out of it. Yeah, this is nice right here.
Tokyo Center Cessna 50 tree would like to cancel IFR.
Actual weather.
Cessna 50 tree, IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
We gotta fly to Canada first. turbulence there. Oh, okay. Everybody calm down. Let's maybe drop it down to like 4,000. And we'll vertically speed it down. Power back over speed in the air. Wow, okay. Let's do what?
Tokyo Center Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is type Cessna Caravan 17 miles east of Romeo Juliet 2 Echo Delta 7,300 feet. Request flight following. Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree, Tokyo Center. Squawk 0042.
I don't know what's happening with ATC right now. The airport we're going to? Is that it? What the heck is going on with this thing? Let's keep bringing it down, I guess. Welcome back home. No worries, man. No worries. We're here on getting close to, I guess, I don't know where we're at, to be honest with you. Somewhere in Japan. Nearing the airport. Are we on final right now? Like, is this a... Is this an approach? So, I'm honestly, I'm just gonna hand fly this. I don't even know how to fly this manually. Flight director off as well there. Looks like we are on final. Well, if that's the case, let's go. Let's go prop full forward and flaps to approach. Wow, that really moves. That's crazy. There we go. And we'll probably land with flaps approach. We usually do it in the Caravan anyway.
500.
I let it. I'm hoping Miyake is just the airport that we're flying to right now. If I can, I'll try to look down and maybe I'll zoom out a little bit, like kind of be here so I can try to get the reverse quick. Nice. Really pretty though, right off this island like this. It's really cool. 130 on final, a little crazy. That's gotta be the best one. I think that was slow. Alright. I'll try to go back in reverse here. Whoa! What's going on? I think we're in this. I don't know. Fast forward. Why does it look like this? That was really weird. Landing light off, go low, idle. This is slow. What? Dude, what is going on, bro? Oh my gosh, that was like the weirdest flight ever. Oh my gosh. And we're just gonna be in an endless cycle of just crashing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's not a good look. Okay. Okay, let's just restart this. That was so odd. Jeez. It's so frustrating. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. We might just go back and just do a couple. Oh no, that's really hard. Okay. I don't care for the sim rate. Yeah, I don't know. I should have just left it. Here's in slow motion. I don't know why the plane was tipping like that. Okay. Now you can see the whole thing. Yeah, right. Just like you act like you never left. Right back where we started. Let's get it.
Good morning. So today's destination is Miyakeville, and we're loaded with general freight. Everything's secure at the back. Nothing's moving. It's going to be smooth and easy.
The skids have high tolerance with turbulence, but make sure you keep the delivery smooth and on time.
Chofa Traffic Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 Tree is taxiing to runway tree 5.
Plug up 8,000, that's what it wanted us at anyways. All right. Release parking brake. Taxi lights are on. Making a left. Downtrim in this thing because it always likes to jump up on us. One of the nicest features about the Caravan is right here. Lovely.
Show for traffic Cessna Juliet Alpha 650
All
tree.
right, let's go.
Taking off
High
runway tree
idle,
5
lights are
departure
on,
to the
receiver
south.
unlocked, lights are off. The lights are on, lights are off. All right, top the prop. 1900, prop stopped. Set takeoff power. Takeoff power set. 60. 70,
rotate.
75 rotate. Why is it doing that? It's like riding. It's up trim now. That was too much. Then we got a positive rate. Torque is set. There you go. Heading mode. Go. Flight level change. 115. Over 400 feet and above 85. Or sorry, 95 flaps. I actually don't know if I read 7 flaps actually. So reason why. Go autopilot on. We have autopilot. Flight level change. Roll contact ATC.
Yoko to approach Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is type Cessna Caravan 1 mile southeast of Romeo Juliet, Kilo, Charlie Delta 600
There
feet.
you go, Nav.
Request flight following.
Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree Yoko to approach. Squawk 0411.
0411.
Squawk 0411 Cessna 50 tree.
Cessna 50 tree radar contact 1 miles northeast of Romeo Juliet Foxtrot Lima Yankee, 1,500 feet altimeter tree 006.
We'll wait till it makes this turn out. I think it got a little confused last time, I think.
Roger Cessna 50 tree. Yoko to approach Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree 2 miles northwest of Romeo Juliet. 2 Kilo Bravo 1,900 foot request IFR to Romeo Juliet Tango, Quebec ready to copy.
Cessna Juliet Alpha 650
Oh, Tim, what do you think about how the
cleared to
Caravan is
Romeo
modeled?
Juliet Tango, Quebec
It's
Airport as filed.
the modeling looks really good.
0411.
It's so cool that you can open up the cowling and
Cessna
everything like
Juliet
that.
Alpha
I think the
650
worst
tree
thing
cleared
about
to Romeo
the
Juliet
Caravan,
Tango,
and it was
Quebec
like that in the
Airport is
last
filed.
one too. First of all, the way it flies I mean, really nothing like a real airplane. It was like a flat paper airplane in this thing. And then, holy left.
Cessna 50 tree readback correct. Radar contact 2,900 feet altimeter tree 006. Continue to Oscar Mike November India following heading 165 for zoom own navigation climb and maintain 8,000 feet.
Continue to Oscar Mike November India following heading 165 for zoom own navigation climb.
Feels like a flat
Maintain
paper airplane, and the
8,000 foot
avionics are always just a little bit
50
weird. Like this is kind of representative of the
Cessna 50 tree
G1000,
contact
kind of
Tokyo
not.
Center on 119er. Tree 5. Good day.
119er. Tree 5 for Cessna 50 tree. Tokyo Center Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree is passing 3,800 feet, climbing 8,000 feet. Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree, Tokyo Center altimeter tree 006 radar contact, continue to Oscar Mike November India.
Dang, look at that. Sounds pretty good though. Alright, I'm going to hit the sim rate 2 times. Yeah, I don't think the Caravan likes the sim rate too much. I think that's part of the issue.
50 tree, contact Tokyo Center on 134. 15. Good day.
Go to 134. 15 Cessna 50 tree. Tokyo Center Cessna
Here's our 8,000
Juliet
feet.
Alpha
So now here's
650 tree
usually we do with
8,000
cruise with
feet.
airspeed boat up to like 130-ish. It's fine.
Cessna
We'll set the
Juliet
blue
Alpha
bug.
650
It's actually a little
tree,
more for
Tokyo
us. This is
Center
not the
altitude
case.
30. 08 radar contact,
Back.
continue.
Sorry, up to 175. That's our VMO. We don't want to do all that. And then pull the prop back to 1750 on the RPMs. Right around there is fine. It's close enough. And like I said, we'll set the blue bug-ish. That's our blue bug right there. That'll be good.
What's this direct cannon? Let's just do that.
Did last time. Yo, Brennan, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well, brother. What is good? Okay. We're gonna have to put up with the turbulence for now. How's the progress going? It's going good. We have a company now. We just got our turboprop rating. What do we have now? Hold me. Turboprop. We got the instrument ratings. We can fly in the clouds now, as you can see here. And a high performance rating. And we're making some real money now on with the company. But this is just the flight to unlock the specialization thing. This isn't, we don't own this caravan yet. We're still in the 172 phase, but we'll get there. Yeah, Brennan. Cargo company. So yeah, that's what we're doing here now. A little bit of right rudder there. You can see. Stick. That'll do it. That's right. That's right, Brennan. We're just looking to grind out a little bit here. After this, we'll probably do a couple missions, then call it a day. Maybe do a little night normal flight tonight. But if we did a night normal flight, what would you guys want to see? You want to see the 330? Let's see. What else there? I got put the A300 back in the Sims with the A300 again. I did put Phoenix in the Sims with Phoenix. What do you guys want to see if we do a night, just like normal free mode flight?
Cessna 50 tree, your tree 6 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect VOR DME Alpha approach via Scott transition. Circle to land runway 20. Clear to Scott.
Oh, here we go.
Cessna 50 tree, your tree
Holden said if you do a night flight, I feel good enough to fly with you tonight. Ooh, all right. Brandon said 3:30 would be cool. Okay. Maybe a little
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect VOR. Demi Alpha approach via Scott transition circle to land runway 20. Cleared to Scott Cessna 50 tree. Tower on 125. Niner Cessna 50 tree.
We will, let's take it down a notch here. The turbulence knocking us around a little bit. Spock Kitty, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, guys, always feel free to join in on those flights whenever we do like remote flights or whatever. It'd be great to see you guys out there and hear you on the radio. Said you can hear me a noob on the frequency. No. I mean, we're just getting rocked around out here. We're just gonna have to put up with it. If you're motion sick, look away. But we're gonna have to put up with it. So it's over faster. I'll pull the power back. Maybe it's go a little bit slower. That'll help.
Tower Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree, 18 miles north inbound.
Holden, as long as you don't get kicked off that sim like we did last time,
runway 20.
You'll do better than me. Yeah, Brandon, I think you're right. I think we need some redemption in the A330. You are Gimme Alpha approach.
Cleared VOR, Demi Alpha
didn't have any
approach
of this last
Cessna
time
50 tree.
You are Gimme Alpha. I think you have that. Scott, I think it said. I heard somebody say between direct Scott at some. Look at it off already. Whoa, Scott's behind us. Oh, we're already direct Cannon anyways. No. Alright, heading. Come on. We can go prop full forward now. The way we fly, usually the prop full forward is part of the approach checklist. So, Spot Kitty, yes. I fly the Caravan in real life. Not very well. I don't know. It's kind of turned. This is definitely turning me off a little bit on flying the Caravan for the sake of. See.
Cessna 50 tree 128 tree at 12. Cleared to land runway 20.
Cleared to land runway 20 Cessna 50 tree.
Something else you can do, so it's runway 20, so it's probably about a 200 heading. Go like this. Go OBS. Let's go OBS mode and then turn the course to be... Normally you can turn the course to be the runway heading, and it'll give you like a long extended center line and kind of give you like a mock localizer type thing. So full powered idle. No, not exactly super accurate. Low and 50, let's go flaps 10. Or I'm sorry, flaps 20, flaps approach. Hold and see, that's why we get married, right? Piece of cheesecake with blueberries on top. That's also the perks of working from home.
500.
But Spa, it's not terrible. It's just not good. I don't know. It just, I said it earlier, like it feels like flying a paper airplane. Like flying the Caravan in real life is awesome. Like it feels so good. It feels like you're flying a freaking, I don't even know. I mean, 867 horsepower feels really good to fly. But it feels like you're flying a paper airplane in here. 115, that's good speed on final. I'm not 100% sure whether or not we're in slow motion, but we're gonna leave it because last time I was. Because last time it was on. What's it called? Slow motion. I changed it. Brandon said, just got home, gonna grind career mode. That's right. That's what it is. It's a grind. It really is a grind. I'm definitely finding that out. Alright, runway main, let's go to idle. Oh. See, that's... I think it's in slow motion. I really can't tell. It's so much right aileron. Holy! What? Why are we still flying? Jeez. Okay, so please just don't crash. Please. Crash, please don't crash. Don't crash. Why is it doing this?
Cessna Fedro Tree, exit runway when able.
Yeah, we will. I'm gonna go to low idle now. Jeez, dude, that was
Cessna Fedro Tree contact ground on 125. Niner.
But I'm not gonna mess with anything though. We didn't crash. I'm not gonna mess with anything. We're gonna taxi back
Go
nice
to
and slow.
125. Niner Cessna
Spot
50
said, what
tree.
avionics use our own Caravan fleet? We have G1000. The EXs and a couple B models have G1000s, but for the most part, our fleet is steam gauge. It's 430s. So, I don't know what the heck that was. That was. I think you're in slow motion. You can slow the sim way down as well. Yeah, I think we are too, but I am not going to change anything because, like I said last time, I did crash. So we're just going to taxi back nice and slow because I do not want to do this mission again. I will say that I think my favorite part about this Caravan is the fact that you can open up the calendar. I think that's really cool. You can open up the calendar. Like, that's a big part of what we do every day. We do that multiple times a day. I mean, every flight we open up cowling after we land. So. Yeah, we're going 31 knots over the ground right now. We love slow, so this is definitely slow motion. Hold it if I use simulate, I'll make sure to only increase it 1. That way I know to only press 1 to go back. Yeah. Yeah, Spot Kitty. It says we're 20 some knots on the ground speed right now, and it looks like we're going this slow, so we're definitely in slow. But like I said, I don't care. I don't care. We're not crashing. That is not an option. Not an option. We're just gonna go slow.
Ground Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree request taxi to parking.
Cessna Juliet Alpha 650 tree taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Via taxiway. Classic.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway, Cessna 50 tree.
Dude, we bounced that landing like 6 times. That was crazy. It's a quick taxi over anyways. Knots, yeah, it's fast. How many packs you carry on the Caravan? We carry 9. It was like a landing on the moon. It was, yeah. It felt like somebody turned the gravity off. Yeah, we carry 9 passengers in the Caravan. Yeah, home sweet home finally. So like I said earlier, to shut it down, you pull the prop back to feather, and normally it would slow down to below 400, but it didn't do it last time. Let's see, it is slowing down. We're not gonna do that. Let's just go back to cutoff. The rest of the lights can come off. And we'll just wait for everything to shut down. I feel like we should jump. Almost there. As soon as it shuts down, we'll be. There we go. All right, mission success. Holy. Yeah, pretty bum scores there, but good enough. Can you do a cold startup on the Caravan next mission? I don't think there will be a next mission in the Caravan until we buy one, right? Because this is all freelance work. So for this plane, you don't have to worry about mixture. Correct. It's not it's a fuel condition lever, right? There's not really any like there's not mixture. Like you just move it to low idle and then high idle once you take off, and then once you're past high idle also, like you can move it back to low idle. It literally won't do anything. So it is not the same thing as mixture at all. So yeah, let's just go back to missions. We're gonna go back to the 172 because I don't think those are gonna make us as much money, right? I mean, let's go to freelance work. I mean, the work in Japan, I guess, so bumpy though. 24,000 credits for these. 30,000 credits on that one. Let's see. What are you gonna do with all the money? Well, we're gonna save up. We don't have like enough money yet. We're gonna keep saving so that we can get to something. So we can get something better. So 34,000 on that one. We'll keep that in mind. 32,000. Let's take the 34,000. Did you get a business yet? Yeah, this is our business spa. This is oh, where'd it go? 34,000. We are Redline Airlines. We'll see that here in a second. Oh, low IFR here and IFR there. Shoot. I mean, let's do it. Yeah. Transport the plane over. Somebody ferried it over for us. 34,000 credits on the line and 480,000 XP. Let's do it. Dropping off the cargo, Redline Airlines. Should maintain the plane. Oh, true, actually. I forgot about that. Oh, shoot. I actually forgot about fuel, too. Hold on. I hope we have enough fuel for this. Can you change the fuel here? This doesn't look very low IFR to me. Yeah, that's what I just said. This.
Hi there. It's Marcos. Now that you're all set up,
The fuel
let me
should
go
be
over
okay,
the important
though. We gotta
details
get
with
rid
you.
of fuel.
You have commodities behind you. Important shipment for our client site.
Sounds
Expected
so
in no...
Here, let me change my
time at Jasrin. The sensitive cargo containers have a good tolerance with turbulences to preserve the cargo, but it's crucial you keep a smooth yet quick flight. If you also ensure timely arrival, you maintain our high standards of service excellence and everyone's satisfied. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference.
There should be an add fuel bind.
Here's to a successful flight.
That'll let you add fuel mid-air.
Lima Foxtrot Oscar, Zulu Traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima is taxiing to runway 05.
We'll see. We shouldn't need it. We should be okay. We should be all right. I think. I don't know how far we're going to be on. I wonder if we're going to be... I don't know if we're going to have to be on an IFR flight plan. It's low IFR, but I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's going to file one for us or what. Speed up the taxi. Yeah, like realistically too, the Caravan is so stable in like crosswinds and stuff like that. Like it's really a great airplane to fly in a crosswind like that. And like I said, I mean, it just felt like I was flying a paper airplane. Like it didn't feel like anything. So. All right, here we go.
Lima Foxtrot Oscar, Zulu Traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima.
It's only 1 degree outside. We're about to go up into the clouds, so let's get at least the pitot heat on. Well, that's all we have here in the 172, so should be interesting. Does the weight balance affect the Caravan a lot when you have heavy stuff in the back? Yeah, actually it does. We have weight balance issues like quite a bit. In the Caravan. It's like sometimes we gotta put ballast in the back and everything. Like, yeah, the weight balance definitely is affected a good bit by stuff like that. 55 rotate. Jeez, dude. Why is it doing that? Why is it right? Why does it like tip forward like that? It's so odd. Yeah, it's definitely not low IFR here, by the way. All right, 75 knots. We are positive rate and all that good stuff. We can go ahead and go flight director, heading, and flight level change. Maybe a little slower than that. Yeah, a little slower than that. 80 knots. Looks good. Can you usually trim the pitch up, out? What do you mean? Let's see, do we have like an actual flight plan? No. Oh wait, I forgot about our airline score. Let's try to get to the blue boxes. Here's the thing about the blue boxes though, is they're so low. Like, it looks like we're on the same level as them, and we're at like 1,200 feet. Who wants to cruise at 2,000 feet for 160 miles? We're going up 2 on the sim rate. I'll stay near the boxes. How about that? Let's see if we can kind of break out on top too. Let's go direct, enter. Fresh direct. Let's get nav mode now. Oh yeah, look at that. We break out too. Okay. Little steep intercept on the nav mode there, but that's all right. And we're figuring it out. Holden, you can show me a trick for that? What's the trick? Is it like a cruise altitude somewhere in the EFB, I feel like? Cruise altitude 79. Whoa. Ooh. All right, let's pull that prop back a little bit. We'll get back to like 2,500. We'll lean out the mixture as well. Before starting the missions, file your flight plan with ATC and you can set your cruise altitude. Ah, and the blue boxes will change with it? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like 10 gallons per hour, and we have how much fuel on board right now? We got 27. So we've got almost 3 hours of fuel, so we'll be okay to get there. 150 miles though, that'll be close actually. 172. Very pretty though here above the clouds. A little bumpy. Taxi landing lights come off. Pitot heat can come off since we're through the clouds. Get any ice? Okay. Yeah, the screen that I was on. Oh, okay. File with ATC. Oh, okay. So let's see, runway 18. Oh, it looks like we don't have any options for what about there's an 18 right? I feel like that's not the case. It looks like we don't have any approaches here. Let me see, actually, it might come up here if there is one. Visual. Nope, everything's visual. Well, that might be trouble for us. That's what I was saying. If you choose straight, you'll set the glide slope. Oh, if you choose visual, or if you choose straight in, like on here. Just do that.
both? Okay. You can do the G1000 too. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll just set that up then. Select approach. Do a visual runway 18 straight. All right. I guess we'll just rock with this for now and see what happens.
Builds on that after you set it. Activate it and it'll do direct to the straight. Okay. We'll have to activate it approach, I guess. We'll do that a little bit later. Yeah, it's weird. You can't do a direct. You can only activate. It's weird. I guess that it makes sense because it's not really a waypoint. I mean, it's just something that is kind of made up on there. So it's probably why you can't do it. Man. This might end up being our last flight. I don't know. I might do one more. We'll see. Like I said, I'll gotta see about that, and then potentially be back on stream again later doing a just regular old free mode flight. Any route suggestions? Anybody think we should do anything specific for this free mode flight? Like I said, I'm thinking about doing the A380 again. I think we need some redemption with that. Anybody got any good route suggestions? Do that cargo one too. The cargo option of the 330. Detroit to Honolulu. 330, Brennan. Did I say 380? I meant 330. Or we do the 321 or something like that. Because we have flown the 330 already. Okay. Holden said he'd fly tonight. I'll probably be on 320. Lufthansa A330 would be cool. I definitely would be cool. We'll see. We'll see who's on and stuff like that tonight too. We might just go with like a 320. Yeah, this will definitely be our last mission of the day. Let's get one more here. If you want to do VATSIM, we could just turn multiplayer on and fly with each other. I do want to do VATSIM, so I'll probably be on VATSIM either way. So we'll probably just log on to VATSIM and either do, even if there's no controllers. So we'll be on VATSIM either way. It seems like a pretty thin layer. You can see the ground from here. Hopefully it stays thin. So it might be a little thicker up here, right over the airport, of course. Get ready for our descent here. Let's get a little descent coming here. We'll go landing lights and stuff on and mixture back to rich. Dropping on down about 3,500. All right, now let's see. Let's activate this approach procedure. Let's just activate the approach. And let's see. Looks like I think it's taking me to final straight. Yeah, it's fine. $3,500. Does it have an altitude by chance? It's straight? No. I don't know what the field elevation around here is. Looks like we do have that glide slope intercept like you were talking about, so that's nice. Let's maybe go down to like 2,000 for now and just kind of start with that. Like I said, I don't know. There could be mountains around here. I have no idea. I'll arm approach mode if it'll grab the glide path. It normally does if you pull the flight plan on the others. Ah, okay. No, nothing's still done. Oh, 2,400. There it is. Well, be a little lower. There's still one fast forwarded, I believe. Looks like, I don't know what it's talking about, IFR. This looks fine to me. There's our glide path. That's nice. Yeah, nice, good call. Hold again. Hold coming in clutch. Let's go flaps 10.
Lima Foxtrot Hotel, Sierra Traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima 4 miles north 1800. 40 inbound to land runway 18.
Ask me how I learned that. 185 flaps, 20 degrees. And we can go flaps full. Whoa, that really loaded us up. Okay. Alright, we'll go back to regular speed. So again, I think this seems like regular speed. 60 knots, 70 knots over the ground. Probably something like this, right? May or may not have almost crashed my plane because it was IFR till like 200 feet. No, I still think this might be slow motion.
Lima Foxtrot Hotel, Sierra Traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima is on final runway 18 to land.
There we are. Our speed looks pretty good. Yeah, we've got the runway made. We've got powered idle. Can't get the flare right. And we'll go brakes. The flaps up. Looks like let it roll. I think that was right speed. See, we're at 31 knots right now. Yeah, that's definitely too fast. This is landing taxi lights or landing strobe lights off.
Lima Foxtrot
right.
Hotel, Sierra Traffic Cessna Foxtrot. Hotel Victor Papa Lima is taxiing to parking.
Taxi to the gate. Where's down to that 20? Take this little dirt strip over here. Okay. Really cool modeling and stuff though on these airports. I mean, I'll tell you what, they model these little stupid dinky airports out in the middle of nowhere better than they do the freaking major airports. All right, we're just gonna park facing this way. Taxi light come off. We'll set the brakes. Shut her down. All right, I'll just do it this way. Mission success. All right, let's see how we did. Got 91% on the cargo, 100% on the airline procedures. So that time we got 100%. So I don't know, whatever. Got another S tier. Back to the headquarters we go. Let's see how much we got. 125K again. Golly. We are making some money now. Let's hope let's get back up to the S tier again. There we go. We're back. We're back in the S tier reputation. And now level 38. Look at us go. We are just buzzing through these. 220,000 credits. Like I said, I don't think that really gets us too much of anything here. I forget, where was the, how do you shop for planes again? Where was that at? Made bank. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where do you see the... In that cash, that's right. I forget where you can see what planes you can buy. And like, where's the plane that I have? Because you need some maintenance. All companies manage companies. Okay. Let's see. All companies manage companies. Okay. I think she might need some maintenance here, but let's see what kind of planes are we looking at here? 2 million. So we still got some, we got a ways to go till we can start buying anything else, but we're in a good spot. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Really appreciate it. It was a fun stream once again. And like I said, keep your eyes out if we're going to have another one later on tonight. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see on that. But like I said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you're out of you. And catch you on the next one.